Oh baby, it's raining. Oh baby, it's raining. There's no distance in between. So with my hot side, I couldn't find too many photos of what it's actually supposed to look like. So I bought a second-hand hot side, which I then worked out where it was meant to go, and I sort of come up with this little bit. So come up around here. So it goes over just there, which then comes around to over here. Then I've got, it goes up to the turbo up there, if you can see there. So then it's pretty straightforward. It's not where I expected the hot side to run. I was thinking I was going near the headlight again, just going straight across and straight up, but this is how they run from factory. So I decided to go for the similar sort of style because it works for many people. So yeah, but it was a little bit of a bitch. So there, just got a 90 off there too as well. Down straight into that bit of pipe that you just saw then. I mean, I don't even know if that's really how it's meant to go, but it works for me. It'll do the trick. The other thing I really struggled with, guys, if you see, there's no power steering at all there. A power steering cooler, I should say, because I just couldn't fit it with this size cooler. It's just a massive cooler. Then I wanted to put a trans cooler just where that is, but just where the battery is. But it just wouldn't be nice. Like if I was drilling a hole through here, it would have one hole but not another, and then it would just hang and just wouldn't like it. So I have dodged this up using the pre-existing little pipe, like Bundy tube that they use. Dodged it up, but it'll work. Look at that. She ain't going anywhere, mate. She's mint. Don't even worry about it. For the trans temp gauge, I've done this. So Raceworks do a trans temp gauge. I've done this little setup, which is from National Auto Parts or NA Parts or TFI Racing if you go into Autobarn. And literally I'm just going to chop my soft line where it meets my trans cooler and just put that in between. And then get the Raceworks sensor. I'll just go straight into there. Now I'm going to make sure that it's tight, but make sure it's not too tight where that's going to block any flow. So you just want that little knobbly bit that operates on the sensor just poking out just a little bit, and that should be simple as. The hard part's the wiring. So this has a tapered thread, so it doesn't have to go all the way up, doesn't have to button up. It's about where I want it. So if you see there, that's about perfect, I reckon. It's not going to stop the flow or anything like that. but it's going to read accurately. I reckon that's spot on. So did find a good little spot for the fitting. I don't know. It's not bad. Chuck a cable tie on there. Look at that. So precious. But yeah, that's as simple as that can be. Chuck the plug into there, wire up from there. Just thought I'd show you what I've done, because the oil pressure switch is taken up with the braided line for the turbo feed. So what I've done is I've taken out the factory temperature sender, and I've went down to NZ and got this little bad boy. So 38 MPT, 38 MPT, 38 NPT, and then I've got a brass reducer, which is 38 MPT into 1/8 MPT. And I'm just going to tap that into the side there like that, and then that into there, like so. I'll do it all tight when it goes into the car. And then that goes into the block, and then the factory sensor will go into there. All the companies that are around, like SAS, yeah, pretty much every company, they normally have the brass piece, but because this is the 3/8 MPT side of things for the temperature, they didn't actually have it. So I've gone to NZ, like I said, and got this little bad boy, which will work a treat, I reckon. If I point that towards the firewall, make sure it ends up there. God damn it. I kind of really want to get that to operating temperature, but that's going to wake up the whole neighborhood like that. So probably I need to wait till I actually fab up the rest of the exhaust. So I've got an X-Force 3.5-inch exhaust for it. But they're not V-banded, and I like V-bands, so I'm going to V-band the whole thing. So I'll probably got to wait till I've actually got that on to actually get it to temperature, which sucks, because basically I need to get this into the dyno as soon as possible, because the nice weather is coming. I want to be out driving and cruising in this thing. And fucking hell, eh? Yeah, anyway, we'll cross that bridge. I'll find a solution maybe and put the rest of the dump pipe on. Still going to be loud, isn't it? Fucking hell. Okay. So, fuck the neighbours. I'm going to, I want to hear it dose. I want to make it, well, at least make more turbo sounds, I think. Whoa. Just hit my GDO. It's loud. I definitely can't do that, can I? Fuck. Shit. Woo, spinny boy. I'll just pretend. It makes the noises. So I think I'm gonna go to maybe Autobahn or something like that, because I'm missing, well, I've got old intercooler piping from the silicone anyway, from some of my old builds, and it's just so squishy. Like, you look at this stuff, it's nice and firm, and this stuff's just, yeah, I think it's just old. I mean, I ran like 33 psi in my valve with this, so I think I'm just gonna replace that, and then I'll probably just buy a little 4-inch straight silicone, because spares box, even though they're taking forever because they're a drop shipment place, I've got the 45 for that and the pod filter to go over here, so I might as well buy the silicone. Got a bit of a dodgy hose clamp here. I only just noticed it's sort of missing the piece that makes it strong, so I might go to the bearing shop, get some of that. Yeah, do something. But fuck, anyway, not a successful day by all means, but still I love hearing this thing run. Fucking hell, eh? So the legs on the silicone is a bit long for what we had before. Squishy, squishy. So what I've done, yet again, hose clamps, doop, like there. Wanted a little bit longer, so Mrs. Lars, when I use her steak knives for this, absolutely for offset. Just something that I do every time I put on a silicone pipe. It's tight as shit. I just use like a little bit of silicone spray, just a small amount, or tire shine, which is pretty much the same sort of thing. Just helps you get it in place, but don't use too much of it, just a tiny little squirt, and it helps you get it into place and exactly where you want it. So the clamp will do the rest of the work. I think that's pretty bloody good. That ain't going anywhere. Heaps better than before. Look at that. She's Mickey, mate. All right, I'm gonna have to call it there basically, because like I said, I'm waiting on the so everything to be able to make up the rest of the exhaust from the dump pipe to the actual X-Force exhaust with the V-bands and also my intake, so that way I'm not getting 101 complaints from the neighbours about how loud this bloody thing is. So once I get that, I'll film the rest of it. Just want to put something out just to let you know where I'm at, guys. So thank you for liking and subscribing, and we're definitely going to have some fun with this car. Can't wait to take it to the drags, can't wait to take it to Mexico. Yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm at that point now where I can actually be excited, not stressed. So yeah, building a car is very stressful, so if you haven't done it, be prepared. And if you want to build multiple cars at one time like I do, yeah, prepare for some mental problems, just up and down like a yo-yo. So all right guys, but thank you very much. Like I said, thank you very much for liking and subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next one.